Alright, this is Cameron Walker's channel. I just started a new character. His name's Cameron Walker on Wizard 101. I went through the tutorial. I was trying to set it up, but I couldn't get my microphone to work. Not too much has changed in the tutorial. Malister's look has changed quite a bit since the last time I was on here playing before all the updates. That's basically what this channel's about. After, what has it been, 12, 15 years, come back online playing, and I'm just checking things out to see what's changed, and there's a lot that's changed. So after you finish up the tutorial and you're done talking to Ambrose, he teleports you to Unicorn Way. So this is the start of Cameron Airwalker's adventure. I'm playing in the School of Death. So we'll just get straight to it. So I'm going to come over here and talk to Private Conley, see if anything in the
What's up? You
dialogue's
say the
changed.
headmaster sent you to help us? Well then, you're just the person, or wizard, I've been waiting for.
Bring down his voice a little bit. Let's see, hopefully that's not too loud. Oh, now you can't hear him at all.
By hordes of strange creatures. The
So,
guards and I have been doing our best to push the creatures back, but we're no match for their dark magic, especially the undead. Maybe your fancy wizard magic will do the trick. Go battle a few of those lost souls, then report back to me. Good luck.
To battle the monsters, run up to them on the street. When you get close enough to them, they will summon a combat sigil, and you will be pulled into combat. If you want to avoid battle, you can keep safe by staying on the sidewalk.
If you can drive away some of these lost souls, we'll be in your debt.
yeah, so he'll be in my debt. Anyways, a lot's
If you
changed.
can drive away some of these lost souls, we'll be in your debt.
I'll just say I don't think you want to stick around next to him too long, or he'll just keep repeating the same thing over and over again. Used to be able to come down here and get some resources. This reed or something over here. Used to be a lot of it. There it is. Yep, cattail. Oh, now, see what he has to say.
You've just collected a reagent. Reagents are used as ingredients in crafting recipes. Reagents go in your reagent bag, which you can access by selecting the crafting tab in your spellbook, or by pressing J on your keyboard.
It's pretty cool. That generated back quick. So about the time I stopped playing was when they had introduced fish. And now they've got all kinds of stuff. Yeah, they had introduced fish and pets that just started up. So much stuff has changed since then. So I don't know how many years it's been. It's been a while, but a pile of... I don't know what that's for. Well, let's go do what he asked me to do. Let's get some of this wood over here. It ain't wood, it's shields. I wonder if that has to do with my school. Probably some sort of quest. Just so much that's changed. I just like to kind of look around at everything. Interesting. Sooner or later you have a quest to do with her. I don't even know what spells I got. Probably nothing big. One of the things I do like is what they did with the quest bar. This when I stopped playing, this did not exist. This, how they have this set up. It's kind of cool. So you can toggle it. You have all your quests, which will generate a list of all your quests. Or you can just click on it and put down what you want for like the mainline side quests, activities, ready to turn in quests, which I think is kind of cool. Hidden quests. And then I guess you can select what world. So that'll tell you where these quests are. I like how they did that. Definitely different. Still think the music's too loud. There, that's better. Well, I guess let's go ahead and battle these ghosts. Let's see if I have anything here. Oh, just sprites. And generally I'd be polite and ask if I can come in, but I'm just going to go ahead and jump in. Huh. I guess I didn't get to jump in. That's fine. Let's just take them out quick. So yeah, I think I gotta have one more. I'm sounding a little raspy because I have a cold.
Beaten by a mere student wizard? Come, souls, let's get lost somewhere safer. While your character is transparent, you are safe from combat, but it only lasts for a short time. Get to the sidewalk before it wears off.
I intend to. Okay, so we'll come back to Conley, turn in the quest.
That's turned the tide. We'll follow your lead and stop. But I'm worried we won't be able to drive the phantoms away for good without knowing what. We've got to find out what's behind this. Another intrepid student, Sirin Nightchant, also came to help. Maybe he's learned something useful.
This dude used to be, I think, over there by the circus tents. Strange to see him over here in Unicorn Way. But they've changed so much stuff here, like this banner here with this skeleton, it wasn't here. They've changed a lot of stuff. I'm glad to see that they have changed it, though. Let's see. Let's see what he has to say.
Oh, hey there, I'm Sarah. You're new here, aren't you? Well, I for one am very glad you're here. I couldn't help but notice how you took down those lost souls. I have to say, I'm quite impressed by your spell-slinging skills. When I heard there was trouble on Unicorn Way, I rushed right over. But then I saw what's out there. Skeletal pirates. Skeletons I can handle, but skeletal pirates? Pah! Yar! No thank you! Pirates give me the heebie-jeebies.
Excuse me, did I hear you two talking about skeletal pirates?
Yeah, this is all
Going
new.
to face them? Please come talk to me first.
For me, it's new.
It would be good to know exactly what we're up against. Do you think you could battle a few skeletal pirates to see how tough they are?
I mean, I
Great!
remember.
I'll mark their location on your map. Thank you so much for doing this. Good luck!
I remember coming through here and battling the pirates, but he wasn't here, and I think she's the one that gave the quests. I don't know. Weird.
Ooh, press M to access your map. You'll notice several points of interest, including the locations of enemies. Because you'll be engaging in combat, it's imperative you know how to regain health and mana. If you need to boost your health, collect the red wisps you see along the street. Ooh, if you need mana, collect blue wisps. Remember, casting spells costs mana, and fleeing combat drains it completely.
So, go battle a few of the skeletal pirates on Unicorn Way. The guards will appreciate a report on their combat tactics.
So it might get a little tedious at the beginning when you first start out because, they're explaining everything. And if you're the kind of gamer that just wants to jump in, do it on your own, figure things out on your own, you don't want to have to go through a long drawn out tutorial. Unfortunately, there's really no way to, you can speed through it. Like I could have sped through it, but then those that wanted to just sit there and listen to what's being said wouldn't have been able to follow through. So, but for a gamer coming into this for the first time, trying out Wizard 101, it might get a little tedious at the very beginning because it feels like you're stuck on a path and don't have any way to go sway off of it and do your own thing. That's not true. You eventually can once you get past some quests. And you might as well, like, she's got an exclamation mark, might as well talk to her because she'll probably either give me another quest or give me more information.
I'm glad I overheard you two wizards talk about those pesky skeletal pirates. They're looting the street and making such a mess. If something isn't done, we could be forced to leave the city. Please, will you help us?
Olivia is offering you a side quest. Once you accept it, press Q to open your quest log. Quests marked with stars are part of the main story. Side quests are optional, but allow you to gain additional rewards. Good hunting.
Also gives you a better reward usually. He just gained a level. I'm glad that they've done that, and I'm glad that they clarified that. So you can go into your quest, and there you go. So this is the main quest. This is the side quest, and you can hide this if you choose to. If you hide this, it probably goes down here into your hidden quests. Make it visible. You pull it back out, bring it back up here into your storyboard or all your quests. I like how they did this. Makes it easy to keep track of everything you're doing, and then of course they've got it to where you can sort it out by the world you're in too, wherever that was at. I saw it here earlier. Oh, there it is. I think it's is it on this one? Right here. So mainline side quest, and if you come up here, you can do world select, and it'll go by worlds. So as you pick up more quests, you can probably makes it really easy. I'll have to go back onto one of my other characters that's not been up to date on everything, and I'll be able to find all the side stuff, provided that it's not something that I have to bump into. It's one of the main reasons why I decided to start a new character, is go through and find out everything I'm missing. Anyways, that's kind of cool. So we'll go ahead and follow our quest, go kill some skeletons. Oh, excuse me for the sensitive crowd. I'll go destroy some skeletons. Let's see. This is all new, but cool. Let's just jump in and see if we can't help him out. He might be a little upset, but see, I don't know if that counts towards one of them that I need. Yeah, it does. That's why I'm kind of jumping in. It can be beneficial, but also can be annoying for the other person.
parley! Ye got guts, little wizard. More than us to be sure, but ye be no match for that which rattles in the darkness.
Let's head back. See, down on Unicorn Way, there was Rattlebones. You could farm Rattlebones. I'm pretty sure he's still in the scheme of things on the game here. But we used to farm him. You could get a mount from him, I believe. Taking the long way around, I guess. So, should be able to finish both.
Oh, wow! You made it back! I mean, how'd it go? What did you learn?
He's so enthusiastic.
The pirates warned about a rattle in the darkness? See, this is what I was talking about. Pirates are always creepy and frustratingly vague. What is clear is that some evil magic has emerged here, and we're going to need more than a handful of guards to stop it. There is a powerful, ancient being who may be able to help us understand the dark forces we're facing, the wise seraph, Lady Ariel.
Oh yeah, she's at the end of Unicorn Way.
Not only does Lady Ariel possess strong magic, she's also the warden of the fairies, and they keep her well informed.
Yeah, you gotta go battle the evil
You'll
fairies.
receive a temporary mount that will expire after 1 day. You can also purchase permanent mounts from mount vendors or the crown shop. To equip a mount, press B to open your backpack. Next, click on the Mount tab and double-click on the mount you wish to use.
Perhaps she's heard something about this rattle in the darkness. Go speak with her in the hedge maze at the far end of Unicorn Way.
It's kind of cool that they start you right off the bat with a mount. Back in the day when I first started playing, you didn't get a mount right off the bat. This is primarily a kids game, so they should give kids free stuff that they can utilize without tormenting mom and dad to buy crowns. I was just checking all my equipment to see if I didn't pick up anything. Oh, see, I got a hat. I'll put that on. We'll equip it right here. That'll increase my skill a little bit. Let's go and see what it did to my stats. Well, it gave me some resistance to death magic. This is very important. It was back when I stopped playing it, probably more so now. All these bonuses, perks you get through picking up various items and increasing your ability to do damage, resistances, your accuracies, eventually crafting, gardening. Some things have changed quite a bit. I don't quite understand this yet, so I guess I'll find that out as I go. PvP, I never was too big on the PvP, but we'll probably, in some of our videos, we'll probably play around with it. Badges you can earn. You can take this and, like right now, I can put this and equip it on my character so that it shows up. So now, under my level, it shows that I'm a necromancer. So Cameron Airwalker, the necromancer. Gold. I have no training points yet. Plenty of crowns. But anyways, we'll just continue on. Let's go and send in the other quest to her.
Oh, bless you, child. I don't have much to offer in thanks. But please, take this magic ring. Maybe it'll help you in your adventures.
Wow, pretty good deal. I've already picked up a mount, now a ring.
Put on new equipment. Press B to open your backpack. You will see icons showing your hat, robes, shoes, and other items. Mousing over an item will compare its stats to what you currently have equipped. Select the best equipment available to your school.
Thanks again, young wizard. Maybe I can find another helpful young wizard to help sweep up all these eye patches.
Okay. Flawed oval band. Let's check it out. Go up to the equipment, go up to my rings, and sure enough, there it is. Gives me plus 10 health. That's not bad. We'll go ahead and equip it then. So when you start off, you get to have 150 maximum items within your backpack. Not quite sure what it is for your shared bank. You have to reach a certain level before you get a house or the dorm. Anyways, let's go ahead and we'll go to our next side quest, or next quest, probably main quest. You move pretty fast on a mount. The broom's a decent mount that to have for the very first time. That's the other thing. I wanted to go back through and see what has been updated, what I missed with my other characters, because I got a level 77 fire mage, and I'm sure there's tons of stuff that has been updated that he has missed. So by starting a new character, I can go back through and I can walk through everything and find out everything that I have missed from the numerous updates they've done. Oh, there's the little guys. So you have to find these guys in the common area. There's Zeke. You'll go to Zeke and he'll turn around and he'll have you find all these little guys, these little smiths. And when you collect them all, you'll get a training point. We'll cover that later. I don't have the quest to get him right now, so he's something I'll have to come back to. I'm going to go see this angel, the fairy angel, the guardian angel.
Halt! What purpose brings you into our hedge maze? Forgive me, young wizard. These dark times make me leery of new faces. But now I see the light within you. We've much to discuss.
And you'll go up to her and talk to her.
The evil forces that loosed the undead upon Unicorn Way have also corrupted my precious fairies. Please, you must help them. Vile bone cages have appeared along Unicorn Way. They are filled with a mysterious dark magic that corrupts all fairy folk who venture near them. Dispel the dark magic in the bone cages, then bring me fairy dust from those it corrupted. It may reveal to me who is behind this atrocity. It pains me to say it, but the only way to obtain the fairy dust is to wrestle it from the dark fairies in combat. Try to be gentle. Once you've dispelled the bone cages and collected the fairy dust, return to me immediately. Good luck, young wizard. May the light guide you.
And I don't know exactly what she gives you. I know if you're playing a life wizard, I think you come back to her and she gives you a spell. What school? And by the way, this is all changed. I don't remember seeing a maze in here before. That's interesting. Yeah, that's real interesting. Lost for words on this one because this was not in here when I was. That's different. That flax. Huh. So it's a reagent of some kind. Now you'll need these reagents for crafting later down the road. Yeah, this is all new to me. It's cool though. So you come through and these chests, they never give much gold or treasure at the very beginning. Actually, throughout the whole game, they don't give much. Let's see. They'll have like obsidian chests too. You'd have to go online and check out which ones, various bosses you fight. They'll have, some of them will have better drops within the chest than others. But you generally have to pay crowns to get those black obsidian chests. These wooden chests here, they just don't give anything but normally just gold. So, anyways, get out of here. We're going to go set some fairies free. Always kind of look around to see if any other reagents have dropped. Another thing you can do too is if the server you're on is overcrowded, you can come over here, go to your gear, go to the realms up here. It looks like these two cannonballs up here. Select it, and you can see how populated the realm that you're in. So right now I'm in Ambrose, and it's normal. But if I wanted to get to where it was less populated, and it gives you so many of you could choose from. It's just perfect for all these. Of course, I am playing at like 1:40 a.m. I like to go to Woo though, because there's hardly anybody there. And you can also change in between these different realms to try to harvest reagents. So if you've taken a bunch out, you can switch realms and go and harvest more. You can do that with your quest too. So like if I want to stay in a certain area and free a bunch of fairies and then just change up my realm, I can come back and set another fairy free. So like right there, I could go, for example, up to the next available realm, which is Wraith. And there's a timer. You have to wait. So I have to wait for it to become, it has a cooldown timer. So now I can go to it. And if I go back, then that fairy should be still in that cage, and I can set, yeah, see, it's available, so I should be able to, well, I guess not. That's something they've changed. Okay, never mind. So you can't do that. You used to be able to do that. But that's one of the reasons why I'm on here doing the videos, to discuss about how much stuff they really have. This is new. I wonder if that's, usually back in the day when the houses were lit up like that, you could go into the house maybe it's Quest down the road or something. That's, they've added so much to this game, I have no clue. And I'm not following my arrow. My arrow's telling me to come back this way to the next ferry. Let's cross the street. I bet you I'll find one over here. Like this is lit up. I bet you. No. Alright, so here's another ferry over here. I'm not even sure how many left I gotta get. So, you want to know, go back to your quests. Let's see, I have got, they don't remember. It's too bad they don't. Let's see. It doesn't really say how many more I have left to go. Interesting. Okay, so I just got to keep going until it says it's done, I guess. Boy, they throw a lot of wooden chests down here, more than I remember. Ooh, there's a blue rose. Blue flower. That's good reagent. Flax. Oh, get another fairy. Let's set him loose. I don't know if I did or not. Okay, now it's wanting me to do. Put it back up here so it's all quests. Now it wants me to defeat 2 dark fairies. So let's go ahead and do that then. So these fairies are life. They're going to do more damage to me, but I'm going to hit them with a good spell and try to take them out in the first hit. Snake's a pretty good one. I took them out right away. The problem with the School of Lightning is generally the spells for that school, they fizz a lot. So when you select it to use it to hit in combat, you have a very good chance. Unless you've built up an accuracy on your spells, you have a good chance of missing. The wand that I have gives me all of these different spell cards. The only one that's really in my deck is the Sprite. But the wand, all these blue cards are my wand. So, but you can see right here, 70% chance of it hitting. Over here is 80% chance of it hitting. 90%, but life against life is not smart. You got to pay attention to this timer too, because it once it gets down to 0, it'll just pass you on by if you don't do something. It's getting pretty good with getting these lightning spells off, though.
Oh, I can feel the darkness down in my bones. But now that terrible cloud has been lifted. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, the red wisps for health, blue are for mana. You definitely want to stay charged up. He's close to getting another level here, so probably when he turns this quest in, he'll level up.
You hear a tiny, joyful voice call your name.
Thank you for helping us, kind wizard. Your courage and benevolence will not soon be forgotten by the fairy folk.
So go to her. She might give me my first pet. I don't know.
You've cemented your reputation as a hero to the fairy folk, young wizard. With the bone cages dispelled, I can help the other corrupted fairies in time. Now we must root out who is behind this attack. Please, let me examine the fairy dust. Is that? But how? The fairy dust displays scars of a dark magic banished from this world long ago. Could it be? Rattle in the darkness?
Rattlebones.
Rattlebones. In life, a ruthless tyrant who was banished to the underworld for his crimes. If I focus, perhaps I can sense his location. Oh, so much darkness. No, my vision is obscured. All I see is a tower ringed in bones. Siren Nightshant knows Unicorn Way. Perhaps he can help.
The storyline's changed.
Quickly, you must ride to Siren at once. Ask him if he knows of a tower ringed in bones. Go.
That explains why Siren's in Unicorn Way. I'm saying, though, when this first set up, he was not there, so they've changed quite a bit. I have to put my shoes on. Let's see what my shoes are. Okay, well, that's good. So we got that. Let's see, do I have some clothing? I got my hat. There's another hat. It's slightly better, but it's for level 5 and it's defense for against ice. That's pretty much it. We got a new spell. It's a life spell, fairy, and it's already in my deck. This is your starter deck, so I have room for 2, 4, 6, 8 more spells. Like maximum you can do is three copies of one spell. I got 1 training point, so we can begin to start training. Probably have to go see my school, my teacher, and try to learn a new spell or two. Plus, I can start a second school. It's up to you what you want to do. Generally speaking, if you're playing death, it's kind of nice to do the opposite school to playing death and life. But the thing with death is it has a lot of spells that can give you life. So I don't know. I think this guy, I'm going to make him death and lightning. He'll probably be death, lightning, and maybe life. I haven't made up my mind. Maybe he might be death, fire, and lightning. I'd like to kind of focus him because you can always get treasure cards for healing. You can buy those in the bazaar. Anyways, we're going to go back. I want to try to keep these videos to about 35 minutes. This one here is a little longer than I want it to be. So I'm going to go ahead and stop here where I'm at. We've done a few quests here in Unicorn Way. I'll pick the next video up. I'll have probably done a little bit more questing. But just keep watching, follow along with Cameron, and we'll see where he goes with things and see what's new. Thanks for watching.